And so, it's Friday. It is Friday, TGIF. Good evening, good evening. I am Ian. This is my lovely wife.
Rachel.
We are up Big Family Life in the Simpson family home and 4Fs in the Simpson. 4Fs with the Simpson family. 4Fs representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe we can do all things through him who loves us. Family, because aside from God, there's nothing more important on this earth. Food, because food is medicine. And fitness, because we believe that overall wellness can be achieved by maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. So we are here using our 4S system, using the 4S system to manifest our best life by grace. So this is a segment we like to call Real Talk, where we kind of just dive into some real world issues that we've had to overcome on our personal journey as well as our combined journey as a group. Good evening, TikTok. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate you so much. So tonight's topic is just going to be light and fluffy. We're just going to do a TGIF. You know, it's Friday. I mean, it's been a long week. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, get them up there, TikTok, and interact with each other. I mean, grow your following while you're in here, right? Grow your following while you're in here. So this is just a straight TGIF, and I'm going to get out the way real quick and let my wife say hello. Good evening, TikTok. God bless you. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, TikTok. Interact with each other. Throw them up.
Yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. So, and he asked me, he's like, well, what do you feel like this, to end our week? And I was like, let's do something light. Because we do go into a couple heavy topics during the week. Yeah. And then for me, it's, I want to go into the weekend feeling a little bit lighter.
Absolutely.
Especially when, that's our time with the kids and, we do what we love to do, and that's spend time with each other and then eat.
I like the weekend. It's the weekend. She loved to eat. I love to cook. So I mean, it's like a match made in heaven. And I mean, it's not even just that. I like to eat too. Come on now. Go, baby, go.
No, and I can't see, but there's a hi there, and I.
Oh, hi! I'm so sorry. Yes, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. Hello, hello, hello. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. My apologies. However, Daja. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks for coming through. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, TikTok.
Sorry.
Go, sweetheart.
I just shook the whole table.
The entire foundation of the earth.
I shifted. So for us, it was like, let's start off, maybe this Friday and see where this goes, because it's like you just need to do that self-care piece.
Hey, Harneil. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
And so for me, that actually requires like filling my cup.
Absolutely.
And also a little bit as to why I look forward to Fridays, because I'm a full-time student and I take my classes from home, so a lot of online classes,
just like the kids.
So we have the kids doing classes, and
all 8 of them. That's right.
All
eight of them, because
the
big guy's in university too.
So the 8 kids are in school, and then I'm in school.
Laptops everywhere.
Laptops going, printers going. Yeah. So I'm doing my studies, and then I gotta come out and help if I'm needed out here doing assignments, and then all the other stuff that is required as a parent. So for us, it was Thursday. We had, I don't know how many teachers.
Yeah.
Four parent-teacher interviews.
Yeah.
So I had to have them scheduled by a certain time because it was in between 2 classes, and for some reason I forgot I had a midterm last night. So.
Yeah, surprise! 4 parent-teacher interviews and a surprise midterm. Hey, what a way to start the weekend! Yay!
So I said today, let's just do something light.
The good news is on the midterm is that she's always prepared. She's an exceptional student, exceptional note taker, sets an outstanding example for the children. I mean, it's so easy for me as a dad. I mean, I'm the only one on the school right now, but it's so easy as a dad for me to look at the kids and say, well, you hear what mom got last week? I mean, you bringing down the curve. I mean, you got to hold up your end.
So yeah, it's balancing home, and we're always home. But it's all the other stuff that are required to keep the ship afloat.
Right.
For us,
by grace.
Like for Sundays, our the word,
Yes.
but it's also our shopping day.
Yes.
So that actually requires, like, I'm already starting meal planning, not really meal planning, but
what you mean meal planning?
I pick out all
what
the
you mean,
groceries.
what you mean meal planning? Which meals you plan?
I pick out which
Wait,
ones I
what
want
meals?
to eat.
TikTok. What meals she plan? What meals she be planning? Am I missing something? Hey, God bless. Hello. Thank you for stopping in, guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for the likes. I mean, look, and I can see that I can see that we have a couple viewers over here on this. This is the YouTube and the Facebook stream. However, unless you give us a shout out, we can't see who you are, and we can give you a shout out back. And this is interactive. It's just so much more fun, especially on a Friday. TGIF, right? And I mean, is it just me, or is it really, really hard to keep up with the homework of like a fifth grader? Like, I mean, that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I have more appreciation for that show than I ever had at any point in my life, because I mean, the homework has changed. Sweetheart, can you turn off the light in the kitchen for me, please? Thank you, sweetheart. Homework has so changed. Homework has, I mean, they change how they do math, and I mean, and I just feel dumb.
So when we're asked to help, is like, okay, I gotta just look up some things, and it's like quickly go on Google and
give me a minute. let me catch up.
Summarize it, and then here we go, I got this. However,
hey, thank you. I mean, it's just so tough, but I mean, I'm so encouraged because the kids, we had the parent teacher interviews, and the kids had some remote teacher. It's really kind of surreal because they went out and hired a bunch of new teachers to teach virtual school. And so they have challenges as teachers, and then the children have challenges, especially with technology, learning new applications. The kids don't have no problems with the tech, it's us.
Yeah,
we're the ones that have problems with the tech.
And it's confusing, but once they get on there, it's like watching them what they do. So it's keeping them engaged and focused on what they're doing.
Right.
Because if you're not really watching, YouTube is like playing in the background.
And hey, you know what? Hey, life. Hey, we are far from perfect. Here. I mean, that's a real story.
Yeah.
That happened. YouTube was being watched, and video games were being played when headphones are on, and we were thinking that minds are engaged in the classroom, and you have to. They're kids. I mean, shoot, I'd have done the same thing when I was that age. I mean,
yeah.
What? Yes.
Dial up.
What you mean dial up?
Or is it solitaire?
Pong.
Oh yeah,
Pong is what it was when I was a kid.
I think I was dial up.
Pong is what I mean. By the time the YouTube, the internet sensation hit, I was in my 20s when the baby had, it took like 10 minutes to load, and then you could see the baby dancing. Anybody remember that? That was in my 20s, I believe. And I mean, and Pong was the thing when I was a kid. The internet, nah, man, it's like. No, I'm from that generation where we took two tin cans and we put string in between. Yeah. That works. And you could string that as far as you want to string that. And you talk to your people like that. I don't know if y'all know, but that works. I mean, I'm from that generation. So, yeah, I mean, where a kid could be a kid.
So it's a learning curve as parents. So we had to quickly make sure that we're monitoring and fully engaged in what they're doing, because kids left to their own.
Thank you for the likes.
Their own devices can get into a lot of
idle hands.
Yeah.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Now, some people might look at what we do. If you look at our platforms or watch some of our videos, and you might think that we're insane as parents because, the things that we have the kids doing, especially with the physical activity piece, we work out sometimes 3 times a day. The big boys are in the gym right now. However, idle hands. Idle hands are the devil's workshop, and I mean, they don't have school. They don't leave the home to go to school, and they don't leave the home. Right, we live in different times, so we have to be creative in how we keep them busy.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing, and just going back, because we use fitness as a way of also
regulating mental health, happiness.
Yeah, regulating their mental health, but also their energy levels, because they wake up, they do what they got to do, but then class hits. So they don't have, or they have that built up energy. So once they go burn it off, they're able to sit and stay focused and engage in their classes.
And we have noticed the difference there.
Yeah, we've noticed, especially with Kelly, like she's mentally focused on what she's got to do. And yeah, I like the benefits of them doing that first thing in the morning.
And it's just a 10-minute. It's half an hour. It's half an hour to start to finish, stretching everything else. It's maybe half an hour, but it's only 10 minutes of a calisthenic workout. And the thing is that they come. The thing is they've now completed the hardest part of their day, and everything is easy after this. So you have that sense of accomplishment now as young people, that you just completed the hardest chore of your day, the hardest task of your day. You have a sense of accomplishment. Your endorphins are running, your energy is going, you know what I mean? You're focused, you're energized, you're alert, and then you hit school. Boom, hit the day running. Right? And then lunch hour, boom, another workout. Right back into class. Boom. And they're eating, of course. We eat. We cook. Check out the videos. We eat. Right, and then after school, some days there's another workout. If it's a run day, then we only have time to run over lunch, and then climbing the tree has to take place after school. And they still have tons of time to do art. They still have tons of time to play video games. They still have too much time actually to play video games. Tons of time to watch movies. We go scootering as a family, they go bike rides, go outside and play, and we have 2 dogs. So I mean, there's 24 hours is a lot of time over the course of a day to keep the kids active when they never leave the home. Unless we're going outside to train or to go outside to play. However, outside of that, there's no going to the mall, there's no going to movies, there's no going to school. They don't leave the home. Not even for groceries. I mean, they do not leave the home.
And so, I think that, with them having, especially the older ones, having their cell phones, so they're able to stay connected with who they need to stay connected with. Because that's very important for these older teenagers to have that social skills, especially with people their own age.
Absolutely.
So we keep those lines of communication open. Yeah, it's
challenging.
It's challenging.
It's a new world.
And
we can't any longer say the world is changing. The world has changed. I mean, love it or hate it, this is our reality.
So yeah, we just create that buffer zone, and then allowing them to use their filters and say, hey, is this reasonable? Is this safe? Is this, and it's worked so far. And I feel that like with the children, they don't have so much of that what people outside the home have as a new normal. This is kind of, they've been sheltered in their own normal, or the normal before. And
this is kind of just, we're so many that, we don't really require a whole lot to just do us. We've been doing that from jump, kind of.
Yeah. And so and I like staying home, so like this is my dream right now.
A lot of social anxiety in this. The social anxiety runs deep in this family, and that's really a lot of what we're about as well. Is mental health, trauma, things like that, and just using the 4Fs to manifest our best life. Because let me touch on that very briefly, because that's at the heart of everything. Everybody goes through, right? Everybody goes through whatever. I don't know what your story, but however, everybody goes through. And really, what is at the heart, at the core of our message, is that at the end of the day, whatever you're going through, God don't bring you to it unless He plan on bringing you through it. Amen. God don't bring you to it unless He plan on bringing you through it, and you'll be better for having gone through it.
Oh, someone says, "What is this about?"
Today we're just talking about, it's Friday, so we're just doing a TGIF. This is just a wrap for our week. Our main platform is, if you go to our bio, right beside, just to the left of it looks like there's a little link there that'll take you right to YouTube, and that's our main platform, and you can really get a feel for who we are, what we represent. 4S with the Simpson family: faith, family, food, and fitness. We believe that we can do all things through He who loves us. Family, because there's nothing aside from God, nothing more important on this earth. Food, because food is medicine, and fitness, because we believe we can by overall wellness can be achieved by maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. So we're here using that 4S system to manifest our best lives, because we believe that God left us with the ability to manifest our best lives. Even within all of this that's going on, we can be caught in resonating at this level and just being really caught in the quagmire of negativity, if you would, that's in our world right now. What I'm suggesting is that, you know, even with everything, and I mean, the world collectively could be viewed as being in a negative space right now. We could collectively be viewed as being in a negative space right now. And even aside from all of that, there's still a place for us to exist, and we can really elevate above that if we choose, and just, you know, by grace, still manifest our best life, and still have joy in our heart, and still, you know, I mean, with us, with, you know, my joy is God, and then I have my family, you know what I mean, and so, being that there was so much taken away from us as parents, and just the ability to just have something of a life that resembled some of the things that we were able to do just 3 years ago with our family, you know what I mean, some of the outings that you could go on, and so on and so forth. And I mean, having all of that taken away, that's difficult. However, and I mean, it's very easy to fall into a depression or anything like that. However, I would suggest that, you know, even within all of that, you can still find a certain kind of peace, and you can still have a quality life by grace. You can still, maybe all that extra energy that you no longer are able, you know, for a while there you couldn't even go to the gym and things like that, and that hurts. However, all that extra energy can now be refocused, redirected, and maybe poured into your children. And if you don't have children, then I would respectfully say that energy could be redirected and poured into yourself. Because here's a great opportunity where the world is really just slowed really down, almost to a standstill in a sense. And here's a great opportunity to just look at our own personal mental wellness, right? Our own personal mental well-being, right? And take stock of where we are, and say that, you know, am I feeding my spirit? And if I'm feeding my spirit, am I feeding my spirit the right kind of food? Because you can be feeding your spirit and not feeding your spirit the right food. Yeah. Let me get out the way. Go ahead, baby.
No, and we wanted to bring in our the older girls, just you know, to check in where they are, for them just to share what they want, because they're kind of behind the scenes, as you can see already. One of the older girls is
Fifi doing baby hair?
Doing baby's hair.
Yeah.
Because I think Callie wants to be on.
Oh, Callie want to do an appearance?
She wants to, yep, so she's getting her hair done.
Oh, so Fifi gonna make sure that she look on point. Okay, good. Hair and makeup over there in the corner. Oh no, on this camera here we can see, TikTok you can't see, it's over my shoulder here, my apologies.
Yeah, no, you can actually, if you move there. And
there they are. You know what I really need to do is hit mirror mode and figure out where the mirror mode is, so that I can get mirror mode, because I can, when we go live and we're doing our workouts and we go live, I'm so confused. I confuse the heck out of myself, because everything is backwards. So I'm using my right arm, but for the love of me, I can't. I'm actually doing it my left hand, but it looks like I'm doing my right hand, and it really messes with me, and it throws everything off for me. The struggle is so real when you have OCD, and
that's so interesting. That's really, and that's just like what I was talking about. Yeah. With my food today, it's like, and that's.
Oh, this is good. This is a really good one. Go.
No, we were eating supper, and so we had curry goat and wings. Yeah. And jerk shrimp.
Wings and shrimp.
Yeah, jerk wing and jerk shrimp, and then rice.
The jerk sauce I had made on Thursday. If you're interested, there's a video on our YouTube platform. Go check it out. It turned out really well. And
so I was like, we're sitting there eating, and I'm like, you know, just a general question to him. I'm like, do you actually
question to you as well, please?
Yeah, like, do you guys, when you guys eat, do you figure out what is going to be the last flavor in your mouth?
The last flavor you'd like, you know, based on what you have in front of you, obviously, right? You want to figure out what is the last taste I want to have on my palate before I'm done.
because I actually figure out what I want to, how I'm going to eat my meal so
Yeah.
that it's the last flavor in my mouth. And he
Hi,
just
baby.
looked at me and he's like, really? You know, but
Yeah.
is that, anybody ever put any thought into that?
I mean, I'm like, I was like, I was like, I feel like you're really putting too much thought into what you're eating. However, I mean, but however, you must be a true gourmand. A gourmand, if you would, a true gourmand, someone who really appreciates food. When you have that type of justice, actually, he understood perfectly what he was like. Yeah, I understand. So, so if any of you saw our trailer this afternoon, you would have saw that baby did the trailer for us, the lead up into Real Talk this weekend, and she did a fantastic job. Yay. You did great, and if you didn't, this is Baby Blue. This is Callie Blue, our 8-year-old daughter, and
She's the youngest of the crew.
she is the youngest and the cutest of the crew, and by far our favorite 8-year-old, by far, and it doesn't matter that she's our only 8-year-old. She's our favorite. Okay, what would you like to say, my love?
Nothing, you just want to come and sit in here. I think you should talk about your
Arts and crafts.
yeah, that art thing you did, and your teacher sent you that cool recording.
Yeah.
That about it.
Yeah.
The super?
No, the which one?
It was
Whatever you want. Go
actually,
ahead.
it was, you can talk about anything you like. I mean, because you are the queen of arts and crafts.
Do you want to go get one of your paintings and show them?
How about that? Yeah, how about that? How about you go get a painting and you can show, you can come back. Go grab a painting and you can, when we can talk about that. In the meantime, we'll talk to Fifi real quick. Come see me, Fifi.
You can't sit on mom no.
Yeah, come see me, Fifi. This is Phoenix, and Phoenix is our favorite. How old are you? 13-year-old. 14 now. Where does the time go? Mon Dieu. And the thing is, truth be told, if truth be told, Phoenix is actually Phoenix runs the home. No, true story. Mom is giggling. Mom is giggling. Phoenix runs the home. Phoenix is in charge of the daily operation of the home. Meals. All meals, I because that's why we had such a good laugh earlier when Mom said that she did the meal planning, and because Mom doesn't do any meal planning. Phoenix and I do the meal planning for the week. We'll get together and we actually do, because I mean, we're a family of 10. That's no joke. You need to plan. We can't just decide that tonight we're gonna have whatever. It doesn't work like that for us, because I mean, meat has to be taken out of the freezer and thawed. Food has to be, we're 10, so we plan our menu is kind of static, and then we have a winter and a summer menu. Where we at now, sweetie?
Summer menu.
We're on to the summer menu now, and Fifi comes grocery shopping with me because she's learning how to pick out produce and things like that, because Mom does. How do we grocery shop, Fifs?
Me and Ian go in to get the produce, and Mom does the curbside pickup.
With everything else, because that's the brave new world that we live in, and we tried to do the curbside with the produce, but we were getting rotten tomatoes, and that's just no good. What else do you do, Fifi, other than the cooking? What else do you do?
Watch my siblings.
Yeah, she actually, she's not the oldest. She's not the oldest, so she does have, Jasmine is older. However, when it's time to leave instruction to what needs to be done, if Mom and I need to be away, it's definitely Phoenix that we're talking to. It's her we're waking up in the morning, and so on and so forth. We will wake Jasmine up simply because, she is the older one. However, it's just an understanding between the two of them. It's a role that Phoenix cherishes, she enjoys, and it's one. It's not that Jasmine doesn't enjoy it. It's more that she she's okay with Phoenix assuming that leadership, that role in the home. So as long as that, and again, that's just catering to the personalities inside our home. And I mean, you know, under normal some circumstances, you know, that might not work. It might create a sibling rivalry. However, these two, it works for them for whatever reason. So yeah, why does it work?
Because we're the opposite.
Opposite of what?
I like to be busy and she likes to do her stuff.
What are you trying to say? Your sister's lazy? What are you trying
No.
to say? What do you mean? I like to be busy and she likes to do her stuff. Well, what are you talking about? Remember, Jasmine is coming in here too, right? So it'd be nice. But no, let's talk about your baking. And again, if you go to our platform there, our YouTube platform, you'll see her videos. She does some fantastic. She does the birthday cakes for the family and extended family as well. And she does fantastic stuff. Go. Talk to us about your baking.
I like to bake chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies for my mom and Ian.
I've got a stash of chocolate chip cookies in the bedroom right now. They're just mine. I just, hide them under my pillow. Any given night, about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you might come catch me in bed like this, nibbling away chocolate chip cookies. But no, not even so much so your cookies. What about your cakes? That's like, I mean, yeah, she does. Go to the website. There's a couple videos on there. Excuse me, to the YouTube channel. There's a couple videos on there of her Big Family Life in a Simpson Family Home. There's a link on each of the different platforms. There's a link for you to go there, and there's some videos of some of the stuff that she's come together. She's put together. She made me a Black Forest cake for my birthday last year. Scratch. Black Forest cake. It was spectacular. It was Black Forest cake. Black Forest, that's my favorite cake. And yeah, she made that for me for my birthday. It was spectacular. And what did you make for Justice?
A Minecraft cake.
And how was that? And now the Minecraft, what did you have to use to represent the, like, how did you ice that?
Fondant.
Yeah, fondant. Yeah. And that was something to watch, because I mean, I've worked with fondant because I mean, I've had some training as a chef, so I've worked with that, and so it was just so interesting because I was curious to see. You know, she told me she was gonna make it, and I was like, oh, so I stepped back, and then, you know, she made it in a way I'd never seen it made before, right? Because I've done it the more classical way. She found a recipe that was just so quick and easy and worked so beautifully. And I mean, she stretched it and rolled it, and yeah, and then she had a great big sheet and cut it to size, and then just folded it right over top. Spectacular. I was impressed. Oh, hey, hi, how are you? Sorry about that, Tick. I got carried away in the conversation there. Hi, got to see it. Thanks for stopping in. And it was just beautiful. Yeah. And what did you make for Ryder?
An Oreo cake.
Oreo cake. And you also do a unicorn cake? Yes, for baby.
And a red velvet.
And a red velvet for Noah, because that's Big Noah. That's his favorite cake. So yeah, she's, you know, so, and she actually... She's very good at the baking. She's very good at the baking. And she was able to go over the holidays to Mama Lynn's, and I learned the process for making Jamaican rum cake. So, you know, we're going to experiment with that this coming fall, I think. So that's pretty exciting. So we'll see. Winter. This coming winter. And that's pretty exciting. What else would you like to talk about, sweetie? How was your week? Your week's been good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all my assignments done.
Oh, in class. Oh, exceptional student. Really likes to do really well in school. So that's you know, I'm of the opinion that if you have to be in school, you might as well do well. So that makes me happy. Hey, how you doing, TikTok? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you so much. And if you're gonna be in school, you might as well do well. And so she's an excellent student, just like Mom. And yeah, we're really proud of her in that department as well. So you've got all your assignments done. You know, everything is good. Excellent. All right, kiddo. Off you go. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
See you. Okay, that is so okay. Got you. Okay, here's I didn't know this. I did not know this, and my daughter taught me. What is that? Now, okay. So here, I'll take that and I'll show that for you. And she had a project that was due, and she was really stressful about. She said, "I'll never be able to do that, Dad." I'm like, "Why not?" She says, "Well, I have to make a clock tower, and I'll never be able to." And she was just so. Well, you know, at the very least, you could try. And so she tried, and that's what she came up with, and I think that that's spectacular. However, here's an interesting piece of trivia that I did not know. What is the name of Big Ben?
Elizabeth Tower.
Elizabeth Tower. And I'm guessing that is as in Queen Elizabeth. I didn't know that. You know, 49 years. I was 49 years old and however many days when I found out, and it was my 8-year-old daughter that taught me that Big Ben, the actual name of Big Ben is Elizabeth Tower. Did not know that. And that's just spectacular work, sweetheart. Yeah. What else did you bring us? Oh boy. Oh boy, here you go, baby. You show that off, yeah. Oh boy, we got her that just the other day, and that's just a template that you pick these up at the dollar store for like $1, you know, and then she just get to color that. And I mean, that's pretty much her favorite thing in the world, aside from Dad, is unicorns. You know?
And horses.
And horses, but mostly unicorns. And the thing is, she gets upset at night when we go to bed because we get to, when she has to go to bed, they go to bed at 8:30. And, oh, it's past your bedtime. Oh, where's Justice? Holy, he's late. He's never late for bedtime. When we go, when we send her to bed, she gets kind of upset because you know, she knows that Mom and I are up partying with the unicorns and rainbows all night, and she's just so mad because she doesn't get to stay up and see the unicorns. But hey, I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, little princesses require their sleep. So yeah, I mean, the unicorns, and I'm sorry, maybe as you get older, as your sleep time, because the unicorns, they usually only come around at around like 9:37, between like 9:37 and 9:42. That's when they show up, and that's like you're in bed by that time. So, and I've been trying to get them to show up earlier for years now, and there's just, I mean, 9:37. They used to show up at 9:42, and now they show up at 9:37. In their unicorn minds, that's earlier. I tried. I'm here for you, baby. I love you. That's spectacular, though. Thank you for sharing that. See, our babies are resident. We can't throw out anything. If it's a fair sized box. If it's anything bigger than a toothpaste container, she's on it, you know, and I have to periodically go to her room and re-throw out the recycling, recycle the recycling because she's hoarded it all, and because she'll use it too. She goes through glue and tape like a mad person. Yeah, and I mean, everything is a potential art project. You know, if it's not nailed down, it's gonna get pulled up and used for art. What was she into the other day, baby? Just yesterday, you said she was into something and you had to cut her off.
Yeah, she went into the recycling again. Oh no, she was after your butcher's twine.
Right.
She was after your butcher's twine.
I had to go get butcher's twine because it comes in handy in the kitchen, and she needed string, and we went and got her string just last week, and she happened to come across my butcher's twine, and she's like, "We've had string all this time." Mom's like, "No, don't touch that," because then I would have been out of butcher's twine. Baby, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your craft with us. We appreciate you so much. It's bedtime. Bedtime. Love you. Love you. See you. Okay, like, I mean, and if you see any of our videos, you know that at 8:30 sharp, Justice is here, like clockwork, to say his good nights and so on and so forth. And we're at 8:39, so him and Ryder must be into something.
Ryder's feeding Mercedes.
So where's Justice?
I don't know.
Ah, that's what it is.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
playing a game.
I was trying
Come on, Winnie.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Come on, Winnie. Come on in. Hey, here's our 16-year-old, our big, beautiful 16-year-old. And this is Bentley. Some of you might know Bentley. He's the older of our two doodles. And this is Bentley's primary caregiver, Jasmine. What's up, sweetie? How was your week?
It was good.
Yeah.
Other than being stressed.
Stressed about what?
Just schoolwork.
Yeah. But you on point? Everything's on point, though?
Yeah.
Good. And it's so interesting. What is remote schooling been like for you?
It's easier than going into like a bunch of classrooms and like they're like filled with students and
Filled with people that it's people. Yeah, as I said, the social anxiety runs quite deep in the women in my family. All the women in my life are all empaths, and so we have to be very careful who we have around them, quite honestly, because they'll pick up that energy. You know, they will, and so we have to be aware of that. And generally speaking, and I'll suggest this. You know, we live in a culture where at one time it was generally accepted. Go give your auntie Betty a hug. I don't wanna go give your auntie Betty a hug before I slap you. I don't wanna go give your auntie. And like, I mean, the thing is with kids is that they're very receptive to things that as adults we might not be even cognizant or aware that exists anymore. So generally speaking, what happens is that, in my humble opinion, a child has the ability. If your child is feeling some kind of way about an adult for no apparent reason, probably they spirit snitched on them. If your child is feeling some kind of way about an adult for no apparent reason, it's possible that that adult spirit snitched on them to your child. And our children are sensitive enough to pick that up. And that's why God has such a special place in his heart for children, because, I mean, we're most like God as children, I believe. So you had a good week. And I mean, school is a better experience for you simply. But, oh, wait, no, leave that alone. Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go this spring? This is so huge. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to go to a camp. Well, a military camp.
Okay.
It's called Bold Eagle.
Bold Eagle. And who went to Bold Eagle? Mom went to Bold Eagle, and so Jazz is following and is trying to follow in Mom's footsteps. And that's you have a training thing coming up for that? When?
Of testing on
The 4th, I
2
think.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And what does the testing involve?
Physical and medical stuff.
Okay. I mean, are you concerned at all with the physical? Nah, I mean, we beasted over here in the Simpson home. You know, we've been running in snow and ice since last spring. So that's awesome. So let's talk about Bentley a little bit.
Wait. Don't throw a grenade like Mom.
Grenade?
Don't throw a grenade like Mom, you said.
What grenade were we talking about?
Where I threw the pin instead of the grenade.
Oh, dang. That happened. True story. Mom has gone through basic training, and while in the grenade pin, 3-second delay.
Yeah, well, until you throw.
And what was the count?
It was 3.
1, 2, 3, throw, and mom threw the pin. Live grenade. God is good. I think that her instructor might have tightened up a couple notches that particular afternoon, huh? And yeah, woo, that the bullet, woo, wow, that happened. True story. Yeah, and God is good because no one was hurt.
So Bentley.
Bentley.
What about Bentley?
Well, who is Bentley? What is Bentley? And what is his primary purpose?
Bentley is a golden doodle. He's 7 months old.
Okay, he's huge.
Yeah, he's 7 months old. He is going to be trained as a support animal for me
Mm-hmm.
to help with my anxiety.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is that she just smiles a whole lot more ever since she's got her best friend. And I mean, it's not that she didn't smile previously. However, she smiles a whole lot more, and as parents, that's everything for us, just to create a safe space for our children to exist and to grow and to safely find themselves and to heal from past trauma, right? So that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And however, mom shared with me the other day, she thought that she was getting a because we ordered him from the farm. And so, but apparently you can get them in the toy, and we knew we didn't want that, or you could get a standard or a big, and he's definitely not a standard. His dad was a standard poodle, and mom was a golden retriever, and he's big. He a big boy. And now that Mercedes, now with the second doodle, we did so well with Bentley, and watching Jasmine bond with Bentley and just, watching that relationship develop was so rewarding that we thought we would try the same thing again and get another one for mom to help her, And so now we have Mercedes. So now we have the two doodle pups. One is 7 months. Bentley, of course, is 7 months. And Mercedes is a female, and she is 10 weeks now. And so what is it like, Jasmine, watching Mercedes get away with stuff that Bentley, because every time I turn around, Mercedes seems to be in the kennel. Like, Mercedes seems to be on timeout every time I turn around. I'm like, what happened? She's being bad. I'm like, like, you don't get to play with her anymore.
I mean, it's hard because, she shouldn't be fighting, and, she knows she shouldn't be, and, yeah.
But she's 10 weeks. Just
Bentley was 10 weeks.
Bentley wasn't a nibbler. It's true. No, Bentley wasn't a nibbler. Bentley was when we got Bentley was just the most chill dude. When we went and saw him, he was just super chill. And her, again, from a different farm, different area, and I think she grew up with cats. Cause she thinks like she's a cat, man. Like, she looked like a cat. She looked like Simba. Where is she? Go get her. She looked like a cat. She act like a cat. She cuddle when she want to. You call her name and she cut her eye at you and walk away. Like, I mean, look, Simba. See the Lion King. Do the Lion King thing. Do the Lion King thing. You see what I mean? You pick her up, you try to cuddle, and she like, man, let me out of here. And the thing is that she was the biggest one in her litter, whereas Bentley might have been towards the runtish end.
No, he was the biggest.
He was biggest too? Mm-hmm. But Bentley's not at all aggressive. How did he get all the food? Because she was biggest in her litter, and we know how she got all the food, because she used them teeth, and they sharp. She got me just this morning, this evening. She got me a little bit. And hey, what up though? Then there's this guy. Then there's this goofy mug. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, Bentley. You see, now give this guy an excuse to cuddle, and he's all over it. She's a cat. Yeah, she's a cat. Yeah, he's just, and then because they're both pups, and they play, and then she gets emotional, and then she'll grab a hold of his lip, and she won't let go, and then you just hear her reaming him out, and it's like, oh, man, already. But yeah, you got to stop putting her in timeout. Yeah, you got to stop putting her in timeout. Cause Bentley go in timeout when Bentley once in a while will have an accident in the home and so on and so forth, and Bentley goes into timeout. But Bentley doesn't like being in timeout anymore, so Bentley goes into getting Bentley into the kennel is a 2-person job, and so I had to get Bentley into the kennel one afternoon, and I was so upset. I was so upset because, I mean, he fought so hard, and I was so upset that I had to put him in the kennel because, I mean, he clearly did not. And I was like, I came back in the house and I was like, to the 2 girls, because they're his primary, her and her sister Phoenix. I'm like, you know what, man? Because, like, you know what? It's not really his fault. It's not like he can get up and go open a door and let himself out the bathroom. You know what I mean? So, I mean, last night he had the accident. I'm going to put one of you in the kennel there because, because y'all got to be accountable. It's not fair that, you know, he got to get a timeout because you didn't take him out. So he been good. I haven't had to put either one of them in the kennel, I'm happy to say. I wouldn't be able to anyways. It's probably a stupid thing to say, but it was funny at the moment. Whatever. Anything else about it? Look, the family's all here. I mean,
Everyone just
yeah, everybody, the family is all here. It's so nice. Everybody's here. It's Friday night, and you know, it's a TGIF episode. Thank God it's Friday, and you know what? Not just thank God it's Friday. Just thank God for the breath of life. Thank God for the gift of life. I mean, I've come to the realization that as a family of 10, what up though? Well, we're a family of 12 now because we have the 2 doodles, and there is a great deal of blessings required to keep the Simpson ship afloat. And I pray and advocate on behalf of my family because I appreciate and realize that, you know, my family might sometimes forget to pray, you know, children being, you know, children and so on and so forth. And so, you know, I pray on behalf of my kids, and I encourage you to do the same because, you know, as the praises go up, the blessings come down, and this family requires a great deal of blessings to keep the Simpson ship afloat. And so we're grateful to God every day, all day, for all that we have. And you know, it was a huge week for us, the Simpson family, because I mean, we reached a milestone for ourselves because I mean, it took some work, but we got to the 1,000 followers on TikTok because TikTok is a little bit different. You got to do some work before you can go live. Everywhere else you can just, you know, hit a button and go live. TikTok, you got to do some work, and we put that work in, and we got to the 1,000 followers. So now we can go live on TikTok and live, and I mean, that's just so much fun. And so if you hear me just giving them a little bit of energy, it's because, you know, they give us so much energy. And I mean, on our other platforms, I mean, you know, if you guys give us that energy, we'll give it right back to you as well. And I mean, I think that's it for us, for the Simpson family tonight. Mom, you got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying having all the kids around.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I'll just do a quick.
Is it a bit creepy?
No, it's not at all creepy. I'll just do a quick scan, and you know, hey, the gang's all here, right? And you know, and
Phoenix just dodging.
yeah, right. And we'll do the same here. We'll do the same here. Oh no, I can just do this. This one is. There's the Simpson clan, and then this one going back. Huh?
Just missing 2.
Just missing, yeah, the 2 bigs, but they're around. I'm sure you saw them walk by. They're tough to meet. They're giants among midgets. What's this here? Everything is good. Okay. From us to you, have a great weekend. God bless. Please come back on Sunday. We will be back on Sunday to do the faith aspect of the 4 F's, faith, family, food, and fitness, where we do the word and we just go into our favorite Bible verses, etc. And you know, it's Friday. We had a great time spending our Friday evening with you. I hope that you got something out of it too. God bless. If you appreciate what we're doing, please go to our main platform, our YouTube. Give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share. That way we can reach more people. And normally Real Talk is more engaging, and we go into some tough issues that require real conversation. However, it's Friday, and we're just grateful to be alive, and so we thought we'd do that. What's that, sweetheart?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so this is the Simpson family signing off. God bless you, and we appreciate.
Bye.